Walk on in, it's the kid Skiino, and I'm back blessing y'all with another video.
Bro, shit, stop looking at me, bro.
Walk on in, it's the kid Skiino, and I'm back blessing y'all with yet another video. We are back on Love Doctors 2. Y'all so mad love on the first episode. I appreciate y'all. And we back, man, with Shiz, with Lil. Y'all got 8 questions for us this time. I got real good feedback, and we got 8 questions this time. So every time we get more questions, y'all. Every time. So let's keep it going.
We got good advice.
I said we got great advice. I feel like y'all fuck with our advice. But this time, we're going to start with, it's a couple good questions on here. I like these questions. So we're going to start with this one. Will guys really wait till marriage? I'm going to let Shiz start.
It's like, no, yeah. I think if you, I don't know. Like, it depends on the kind of person that you trying to be with, because some bulls, they just want to get right to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what's on their mind from the beginning. And some other bulls, you know, if you really want a relationship and, you know, you feeling it, and, you know, you incorporate religion or whatever into it, you know, you don't honestly need sex to have a relationship with a person. So yeah, you could wait. I could personally wait if it was the right person, or, you know, yeah.
For me, I feel like a lot of guys not gonna wait just cause it depends. Like what Shiz said, if you're like meeting a girl and y'all plan on being in a relationship, then I feel like a lot of guys won't wait. But it would be good to wait in that situation. If you're just saying in general, will guys wait like throughout their whole lives? Probably not. Yeah, you're not gonna get a whole lot of guys who gonna wait for marriage. But I think if a guy really values you and values you as a partner in a relationship, then they're gonna respect your wishes. So if you wanna wait, then most likely they're gonna wanna wait with you. So
I agree.
but a lot of niggas not shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. So it might not work out. So I can't get your hopes up. What you think?
Lil said you get 3 dates. If you ain't giving it up, you
No. But yeah, it depends on like the whole vibe. Like y'all said, I mean, you gotta see how it is. Like me personally, I'm not gonna force the hand, but I'm gonna test it to see like what's out there. See if you on that type of time, like you want to wait, then I'm gonna wait it out. See if the vibe there and everything,
right? We
gonna wait. But if we just kicking it, we having fun, and I'm gonna go ahead and shoot my shot. And if I hit, then.
Hey, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Alright, next question. Why are all niggas liars? I'm gonna start on this one.
No.
You gonna start this one? Go ahead,
Yo.
Lil feel like he had some pent up aggression with this.
All niggas is not liars.
Big facts.
All niggas is not liars. That's a major thing in our generation. That females, yeah, they always just think that everybody gonna lie to them just off of one experience.
Right.
But like I know me for a fact, I'm not about to sit here and cat to you. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you how it is. And if you can't handle the truth, then you can't handle the truth.
Hey yo. But I feel like a lot of niggas lie. For the niggas that lie, I feel like it's a certain like guy that you're going for. If you're getting lied to by everybody that you're coming up against, I feel like it's not saying it's your fault, but it's just that specific guy that you found yourself attracted to. Cause like Lil said, like I'm not gonna sit here and cat to you. Like I don't have time. We old. I'm not about to sit here and
I know what I'm looking for.
Keep playing this game with you. Yeah, like I know what I want to do, and I'm gonna see what you want to do. If it don't match up, then we just not gonna do whatever. But I feel like if you're constantly getting lied to, maybe
you
just
gotta look at the choice of minutes.
I'm about to say try to look for the choice. Not saying it's your fault though. I don't want to.
Right.
That is true.
But I don't know what niggas lie, man. I really don't.
Yeah, niggas be lying sometimes. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Like, I can't even act like that shit don't happen sometimes. But what you saying, bro?
Yeah, I don't know. Like sometimes bulls lie. Like obviously, you know, it's not either all niggas lie or all niggas just tell the truth. But like, I don't know, sometimes niggas be feeling like they in positions to lie too. Like I be talking to bulls, they be like, yeah, like all I was doing was I was out here chilling, but she gonna overreact. So you know, like sometimes it might be on that type of time where it's like they think about that, or like, you know, I can understand, but yeah, not everybody lying.
If you got a chick, you know she gonna react a certain way to what you doing.
Right. Sometimes it's like I might as well
do it, or you just gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna tell her I'm doing this.
Yeah, I can see how somebody.
And I feel like also it's got a lot to do with just like wanting to stay. Like, say for instance, like you got a guy and he wants to hit, but you want something more. A lot of guys are gonna just try to push.
That's big.
A lot of guys are just gonna push you until you give them what they want.
They're gonna tell you what you want.
So they're gonna tell you exactly what you want to hear until you get they get what you want. Cause a lot of niggas not gonna be like basically like, I don't really want the whole relationship thing. I just want to hit, because they know that you're probably gonna be like, no, I don't want that, and then lose you. Instead of just giving you the option to be like, yeah or no. I feel like that's what like I've been trying to work on as getting older. Like, I'm just gonna put it out there. And if you accept it, then you accept it. Yeah. If you don't, then I'm not going to try to push the issue. Right, I'm not going to lie to you. So.
Right.
Good question, though. Next question. How do I tell my boyfriend that the sex is corny, the sex is light, the sex is ass, the sex is boo-boo? How do I tell my boyfriend the sex is light?
Hey, yo.
I'm going to start off with this. So, I feel like a lot of niggas are in the business of spicing themselves. Girls too. Girls too. Y'all be spicing yourselves heavy. I feel like, so I mean, if this is your boyfriend and you want to hurt his ego,
wow.
I would just be like, let's try this, or like just tell him how you feel. Like, I feel like for guys and sex especially, if you're together, like it's a lot about communicating what you both need and like what you both like. So if you, I'm not gonna get too R-rated in this jam, but if you want him to eat them thing, then explain it and then tell him like what you want him. You mean like really talk about it. I feel like a lot of people are embarrassed to have that conversation, but it's necessary.
If you're grown enough to do it, you're grown enough to talk about it.
Right.
Like, if you got that relationship where y'all can come out and say like this is what I like, this is what I don't like, by all means do that. But if you know your significant other gonna feel some type of way, like you could be like, yeah, like you said, like let's try this.
Right. Like
you can say indirectly, they be like, all right, she tried an experiment, let's try this, and that's how you get better at it.
And then if after that he not really willing to do that, then you might gotta find.
Some people just incompatible. I feel like I don't know.
Cut that joint. Oh,
yeah, you might have to cut that joint off. I feel like even though you said you can have a relationship without sex, sex is important to a relationship. I feel like because that's like a physical representation of like
it's all a part of it. Yeah, it all goes. Yeah.
It's like intimacy is important in a relationship. Like, yeah, I just communicate with him
for marriage.
And you should for marriage, right? You heard my man said, but just communicate, right, and see where it goes, man. That's the number one thing. Next question. I just met this girl. This kind of a long question. I just met this girl, right? And she has a close guy friend. He plays Division I football, and she's made it known that they've had sex before, but they're just friends now. Should I be worried?
It sounds like you're already worried, cause like what is the fact that he played D1 football got to do with it? Like,
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, like
because you got
like you think about it, that's like ego. Like,
yeah, you gotta have a mental image of what he looked like. 6'7", 260, like this. He grabbed me a chick. Come here. You know what I'm saying?
He talking about the boy that she tell you not to worry about.
Yeah, that's the boy
that's the boy
not to worry about.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like you just you can't be insecure about it. If she's talking to you, and I think the fact that she made it known that they had this back and forth, that they had sex before, that you should trust her. Like, I feel like a lot of girls, if she was gonna continue to mess with him, why would she tell you that?
She'd be with bull.
Right. Chicks be snakes though.
Chicks do be snakes sometimes, but I feel like that would be dumb on her part to be like, yeah, we've had sex before, and then continue to do
it. She wouldn't have said nothing if
at that point
case.
She just for the streets, and she's stupid. I'm sorry, but that don't make no sense. I feel like if you was about to like cheat on somebody, why would you make it known the number one candidate to cheat with? Like, you feel me? Well, I don't know if y'all together or not, but you say you just started talking to her. I wouldn't let it ruin the relationship.
Right.
No, not.
Like, if you want to continue,
it ruins a lot of relationships.
Just keep it at bay. Keep an eye on it.
Yeah, people like push their insecurities on other people. Like, you know what I mean? Like he is like not insecure, but like he thinking about it. So now like it's a big deal when she not even worried about bull anymore, because that was like the past.
She came to him about it.
Right. Yeah, I feel like the fact
that's a big part. Right. Like, she trusts that y'all still gonna be whatever throughout that whole situation.
Now, what I will say,
but keep an eye on bull, because you never know.
If you get a
don't
message,
be dumb on some. Yeah.
If you get the message Yeah, I'm about to go up to, I don't know where you go to school. I'm about to go to Penn State for the weekend for this, this, and this.
That's a red flag.
I'm gonna be like,
What?
I'm gonna let you go.
Nah.
But in the back of my head, I'm gonna be like, something not right about this. Next question though, I hope that helped. Just don't worry about it. I feel like time will tell what you should do. How do you curve someone nicely? Well, Lil be curving everybody. Lil heavy curve.
Alright. How you curve somebody nicely? My go-to. Man, that ain't even my go-to. Edit that joint out. Edit that joint out. You could be like, I'm not looking for a relationship right now.
Okay.
Right. And it don't gotta be a lie.
It don't gotta be a lie, but you could be like, I'm not looking for a relationship right now.
Right.
I'm just focusing on myself, trying to get mine.
You could just leave out the with you part.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm not looking for a relationship with you. Just leave that part out.
Not looking for a relationship. Yeah, just be like doing my own thing.
We could be cool. You could be like, yeah, we could be cool.
Yeah, bro. There are a ton of ways to curve people. I feel like you could hit somebody with the, yeah, I'm just not in a good headspace, or like, yeah, I gotta focus on me, or like you could do. Bro, you could do anything. Like, you could say anything. Like, you could tell the truth with it. You could finesse it a little bit. Like, I don't know. If you're not feeling somebody, you shouldn't really be that concerned about their feelings. I mean, like, just tell them what it is. And if they get hurt, like, you know what I'm saying? You don't got to be mean about it. If you say something nicely, not nicely, but if you say something like not trying to hurt nobody's feelings and not trying to be like, yeah, you ugly or nothing like that, just be like, yeah, like, I'm not interested or something like that. Like, you can be honest. Like, I don't know.
Me personally, I would just be honest with him. Like she said, you don't gotta be mean about it. Just be like, I'm not interested.
Right.
And then he takes it from there. Like, if you wanna play the slow game, be the friend, you know what I'm saying, then you gonna try to do that. Or if you wanna just chalk it. But you gotta leave that up to him. I would just be honest. Like, the worst thing you could do is not curve him at all, and then y'all kind of playing, and you don't really want to.
Yeah, right.
Because a lot of chicks be like, oh,
Try to have something in the pocket.
you leave the door open, you leave the door cracked so he can slide in. Like, you might as well just shut that shit down. Boom, that shit over. Like, yeah, we not even. Yeah. Next question. I ain't got the questions up. Good vibes or purpose? So basically, like, is it more important to understand the purpose of the relationship, or just to go with the flow and just evolve, like, and just kind of have a good vibe?
That's tough.
I feel like in a relationship, the purpose is important after a while. I think every relationship starts off, it gotta be good vibes. Like, it has to be a mixture of both. Like, it has to be a start off as y'all have good vibes, y'all can talk to each other, like it's real vulnerable, and then after a while the purpose starts to creep in. Like, you gotta have, because if we're just good vibes for months and months and months, and then after a while you're not really seeing no purpose, then it's fruitless. Like, yeah, it's
where
like,
we going?
what are we doing? Yeah, so I feel like it's important to think about the purpose, but if you're just starting off, good vibes for sure, and then let the good vibes bring you into, alright, now what is our purpose as a couple? Feel me? But it's a good mixture of both. It's like 50-50, I think. What y'all think?
I think like, especially like nowadays, like in the whole dating and the whole talking to people thing, people just get stuck in the good vibes phase, and like niggas really forget about the whole purpose of why I'm actually talking to somebody. Like, niggas just get stuck. Like, all right, that's why you got people out here dating for years, like 7 years, been dating 8 years. Like,
no way.
It's a good vibe, but the purpose ain't there or something. You know what I mean? So
what we really doing?
So I think, yeah, like, I think people should go into it with the mindset of purpose from the beginning. Like, not like, okay, like, I'm trying to marry this person, but on some like, okay, I'm trying to get to know this person so that we can go further. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because if people thought like that, there'd be a lot less people wasting time and a lot less heartache, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Summed it up, yeah.
Yeah, he good.
To the purpose.
Just did his thing. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Took the words right out my mouth. You know what I mean? Alright, next question. How do you know if a girl is the one? I'm going to let Lil start, because she ain't, you know what I'm saying?
How do you know if a girl is the one?
We kind of answered this in the
I'm about to
last
say.
one. But it's different, though. It's a little different.
Yeah, it's a little
because we just kind of said, like, characteristics.
Right.
But, like,
lead off from the vibe, like you said from the past question. You start with the vibe. We gonna build it from there, and if y'all really kicking it, y'all really getting to know each other. Like the vibe is there. We gonna play it from there and see where that go.
Right.
Yeah.
But that could take, like I said, could take like what, a year.
It could take a minute.
If you pushing like 2 years, and y'all don't know, like ain't no title on it, y'all just whatever. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. For me, I think like I'll know if a girl's the one when I can look at my life and see like how much she adds to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if I look at my life and I'm like, yo, like you are really like a help me. Like you really like help me with a lot of stuff. Like, you know, you make me want to be better. You make me want to do more. Like, you know what I'm saying? You make me want to lead. You make me want to love more. Like, you know, stuff like that.
I think for me, I was talking to somebody about this the other day, and she was saying like how it's been hard because she never like had to give all of herself to somebody, and I basically responded like, you just gotta, if it feels natural to you to do that, like if it feels natural to give of yourself and include them in your life, and I feel like that's a good first step. Like if it's just, if you're naturally doing stuff that you would normally not do, or if you're naturally just, if you find yourself giving your all, then I feel like that's a good step into, you know, that she might be the one.
Yeah.
And then after that, you just build upon that. Like you just see something.
You gonna know that point once you get to it.
Right? Yeah, like you're gonna feel it. Yeah,
you gonna feel it like, damn,
it's gonna feel different. Like that's why I said, like you're not gonna know. I can't tell you the exact feeling,
right?
But it's gonna feel different to you.
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna just be any other relationship. You feel me? So I think that's how you could tell. But it's hard though. Like it's sometimes you may feel that. That's why it takes time. Like I feel like for me, I hate just jumping into relationships. Like I feel like I gotta see you in a lot of different settings. How are you with your family? How are you with your friends? How are you with me? How are you in class? How are you just by yourself in your room? You feel me? Like I gotta see like a lot of different sides of you.
Right.
Cause like one side, like on FaceTime we may be this, but in person you might be fucking. You feel me? Like you don't never know. Like you don't never know. Like it could be a completely different thing. Last question. So my boyfriend recently dumped me because he says I'm too opinionated. Is that a turn off, and what should I do? Can I start?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Right.
Me personally, I like females that are opinionated. I hate having like meaningful conversations with a female and she kind of just ditzy with it. Like she don't really know nothing about what you want to do. Yeah, she don't know nothing about nothing.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's important as humans in general to have opinions.
Right.
Like now, I can understand where it could get like irritating. Like if you're very strongly opinionated and your man is not really, I'm not gonna say he's weak minded, but like if he's not really used to that, then that might be a turn off for some men. But for the strong minded men who appreciate a woman that is opinionated and has her own goals and has her own thoughts and ideas about the world, that's gonna be a turn on. That's a turn on for me. When I can have a intelligent conversation with the female and she's leading it about something that she's passionate about. Like I like seeing a girl that I care about passionate about something. So I don't feel like it's a turn off. But for some men it could be. You feel me?
That's not a turn off because I want to come to you like, yo, I got this idea. What you think?
Right. And I don't want you to.
And I don't want you to be like, okay, let's go with it. But if the idea, like, if it's trash and I'm just talking at that point, I want you to be like, oh no, like we not doing that.
Right.
Like.
Yeah. I mean, if he broke up with you, like it might be more than just you having an opinion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because there is a difference between being opinionated and being argumentative. Like, like always having an opposite opinion to something, because that's annoying. Like that's annoying to me. Like if everything I say you have the opposite opinion. Like not saying that we have to agree on everything, but it will get annoying after a while having to argue your opinion over. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because then you got to invest, like, all right, like, I don't feel like arguing about this, like, go ahead. Like,
but if it's something like...
Yeah, but like, having an opinion is not wrong,
like sexual assault movement. If like I feel like if a girl's like if she is passionate about that, then be passionate about
it.
Right.
But I agree, like if it gets to the point where I like red. Oh no, but I like blue because let's get into that. Then that's a little.
That's probably why he broke up with you.
It's like, no, that's a little too much. But I feel like it's important for people to have opinions, especially for women, because a lot of women aren't heard I mean, what y'all laughing?
Bro, she's a weirdo, bro.
Well, it's important for women to have opinions because a lot of women aren't heard. So if you're a strong-minded woman, I feel like you just need to find a strong-minded man that could, you know what I'm saying? My man Shiz, he free and all that. He's single.
Man, what about
He's
men?
strong-minded.
Gang.
Real strong-minded.
Oh,
It's like, nah. But yeah, that's it for the questions, man. 8 calm questions. Didn't take too long. Quick and easy, quick and painless. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in to the Love Doctors, man. I like doing these episodes. I like telling y'all stuff. I like letting y'all see what I be thinking.
Right.
Cause y'all probably be looking like, what he be thinking? So now y'all know what I be thinking and shit. But yeah.
Follow my media page, Legacy Media. We got some big up and coming things coming between us three. We ain't gonna say too much about it, but let it be known we got some shit
Follow
coming.
Legacy Media.
Alright.
About to be around.
With that being said, it's been Skiino, it's been Shiz, it's been Lil. We will holler at y'all in the next video.
Tim, how many you can get dunked on?
Tim Duncan so you can get huffed on. I feel like the man with the plan. Always knew pain would come out on his own. Pain in the music the best way it can. I done been stuck and I've been in the jam. I seen where it's dark at. Watch niggas slide in the wheel and it's crazy cause that's where the niggas in the wheel got parked.